Okay guys, welcome back. Hopefully you had a great discussion. I think it's something that's pretty common to us and something that we can get caught up in, but it's also super dangerous because what happens to me is, I get bogged down in trying to fix those feelings, and when I can't change my feelings, that's when I start thinking of ideas of I know what can make me feel better. A lot of my drinking had to do with I couldn't get myself to feel like going to work. I couldn't get myself to feel like being social. I couldn't get myself to feel like doing things. And alcohol for me enabled me to feel like doing those things. Of course, that's out of order, right? And that's kind of what we're talking about today. Now, the application in our physical lives should be pretty apparent. So what happens to me, and this is today for me. So just being honest with you guys, I worked out once in like the last 7 days. Just had some stuff come up and I kind of got stuck in this same situation. And so what'll happen is, maybe we're going for like a month or two straight and we're hitting every workout and our eating's on point, we're sleeping on point, we feel like $1,000,000, man, nothing can stop us. And either we decide, maybe I can take a day off, or maybe something happens in life that's out of our control. And I know for me what happens is, I missed that first day and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I missed. I can't wait to get back. Then day 2 comes and for whatever reason, the same situation. I'm like, oh man, I really need to get back, man. I might do something at home tonight. Well, I'll just wait and see what happens. Day 3, can't work out. God, I really need to get back in there. Then something weird happens. If it goes beyond like that 3rd day, when that 4th day comes around, instead of feeling that same urge of like, man, I gotta get back in there, it turns into, what's another day gonna hurt? By day 5, by day 6, it's like, well, I already missed 6, what's 7, what's 8? Like that time thing just gets weird, and I start to think that it's really not that big a deal now. Then what else happens is I start to think how much it's gonna suck to get back, how hard it's gonna be, how much it's gonna hurt. I'm not gonna be able to do what I was doing before. I'm gonna be so sore. And so once we cross a certain threshold, we actually get like negative momentum, The same way we built that momentum up in one direction, that momentum starts to go in the other direction. Then it gets harder and harder to get back. Then I start thinking about my feelings. Man, what's wrong with me? Why don't I feel like working out anymore? I was doing it every day. Every day I was excited, I was getting up, I was going, and now I can't even imagine going. I don't even want to go. I don't want to be there. I don't want to go through that. It happens, and it's a dangerous place to be. A lot of people, fall off at that point because they weren't able to maintain that consistency. One of the things to think about is, I think it's in the book where the guy's talking about, or maybe it's just one of those quotes that goes around, but a guy saying that I can't drink again because I know I can get drunk. I know I have another drunk left in me, but I don't know if I have another recovery left in me. And that's always kind of stood out to me because it's like, what do you mean? Like, what does that mean? And then I start to understand it. It's like the process of battling back, Lately, in my experience, I've had to do this like 3 or 4 times due to like vacations or work stuff or whatever, and it gets taxing. It starts to take a toll on you. It's so much easier to stay where you're at than to get back where you were. So don't let that happen to yourselves, guys. If you do find it, look, the only solution, the only way back is one day at a time, right? That's where we started. That's where we'll always have to start if we find ourselves in that situation. So your workout for today, it is a 9-minute AMRAP of 10 hang squat snatches with 75 pounds and then 30 double unders. If you guys don't have doubles, I'm sure you can scale with singles, and just do your best. If you haven't been in a while, use this as that one day at a time and pull yourself together, guys. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time.